high call series.
Hi children, good morning. In previous episode we have discussed about different types of birds and also we have discussed the structure of birds and how their feathers are made up of, and also we have discussed different categories of birds, that is flightless birds, that means like ostrich, and also we have discussed the birds which can fly over longer distances and the birds which can fly over shorter distances, and also prey birds like vulture and eagle, and also aquatic birds like crane and duck. And also we have discussed in the previous chapter that the different eating habits of birds and different types of beaks of birds depending upon their eating habits. So these are the topics we have discussed in the previous chapter, and in this chapter today we are going to discuss the nesting habits of birds. So that is how the birds build their nest and what are the different types of nest built by different types of birds. And also we will discuss the caring about their young birds. So these are the main topics we are going to cover in this chapter. So let us start our session. So children, so where did we sleep during night time? And where did we do our daily life activities? So children, what is the answer for this question? So where did we sleep during night time? Yes, in our house. So all the human beings will sleep in their houses, and also we will take rest in the houses, and also we will do different types of our regular activities like bathing, brushing, and also eating food. So all these types of activities and sleeping, resting, all these will be takes place in our houses. So and also these houses will protect our from different bad weather conditions like rains and winds, sunlight, etc. So children, so all human beings will build different types of houses. So why? Because why the human beings need houses? Because so we have to take rest during night time and we have to do our regular activities. So that's why our human beings need houses. That's why all the human beings will build different types of houses, and depending upon the climatic conditions and geographical climatic conditions, different people will build different types of houses. Especially in house regions, in ice regions, we will build igloos, and also in somewhere we will build slilt houses. That means the houses which are built at a height from the ground. So children, so these are the different types of houses built by human beings. So what is the benefit and why the human beings need houses? Because these houses will protect our from different bad conditions like rains, winds, cyclones, and also from thieves, and also so all human beings need houses. So in the same way, children, the birds will also build a nest. Why? Because they have also to protect their eggs, and they have also to protect their small birds. So that's why the birds will also build a nest as like human beings. So why the birds will build their nest? The reason is, so because the first reason is the birds will have to lay eggs. So children, the birds have to lay eggs. So that's why the birds generally build their nest. And what is the other purposes of the nest? And other purposes are, so they have to protect. So they have to protect their eggs and their small birds from the enemies. So that's why also the birds will build their nest. So children, so what are the purposes of the nest? The first one is the birds have to lay eggs. Already we have discussed in the previous chapters. That is, all the birds reproduce. All the birds will reproduce through their eggs. That means the birds will lay eggs and the eggs will be hatched into small birds. So that's why the birds will build their nest to lay eggs and also to protect. So to protect their eggs and also to protect the small birds from bad weather conditions. So to protect them from bad weather conditions. So bad weather conditions means like sunlight, rains, winds. So these are the bad weather conditions. So children, so that's why as like human beings, the birds will also build a nest for the purpose of to lay eggs and also to protect their eggs from enemies and also to protect them from bad weather conditions. So now we are going to discuss the different types of nest built by different types of birds. So generally children, so what did material we will use to build our houses? So what are the material required to build our houses? Generally we will use bricks, cement, sand and iron. So in the same way, so birds will use different types of materials to build their nest to build their our houses. So generally we will use bricks, cement, sand, iron. So we will use this type of material to build our houses. In the same way, birds will also use different types of materials to build their nest. So generally, the materials used by the birds to build their nests are, so the first one is twigs and dry leaves, grass, cotton, wool, fiber, and stones, and small sticks, etc. So children, so these are the material used by the birds to build their nests. So first one is twigs, dry leaves, grass, cotton, wool, fiber, and stones. So these are the materials used by the birds to build their nests. So now we are going to discuss the different types of nests built by different types of birds. So let us discuss in detail about each type of different types of nests. So children, so we are going to discuss the different types of nest built by different types of birds. So now in this chapter, we will discuss some types of birds and about their nest. So let us take some birds and how they build their nest and what are the speciality of their nest. So let us look at the bird. The first type of bird is weaver bird. Weaver bird. And another one is tailor bird. So weaver bird, tailor bird, and woodpecker, and vulture, and sparrow and pigeon, and cuckoo. So children, so now we are going to discuss about these type of birds. The first one is weaver bird and tailor bird, woodpecker, vulture, sparrow and pigeon and cuckoo. So these are the some birds which will build their nest in different ways. So let us discuss in detail about each type of bird and how it will build its nest and what are the material used by these birds to build their nest. So let us discuss the first bird, that is weaver bird. So children, so what is a weaver bird? So generally this bird will use its beak to weave its nest. So generally, so this bird will build its nest by weaving, and for weaving it will use its beak. So by using its beak, it will weave its bird with the help of dry strips of palm leaves. So children, so it will use dry strips of palm leaves. So this weaver bird will use the palm leaves, especially dry palm leaves, and by using dry strips of palm leaves, it will weave its nest with the help of its beak. And children, so generally the nest made by the weaver birds are hanging nest. Hanging nest. So hanging nest means generally the nest of these birds will be hanged in air from the branches of the trees. So generally, so just like, so it is a branch of tree and so children, so this is the shape of the nest of the weaver bird and these nests are called hanging nest. Why? Because these nests are hanging in the air from the branches of the tree. So the upper end of the nest is attached to the branch of the tree, whereas the lower end of the nest is hanging in the air. And the opening of this nest will be at the lower end of the nest. So that means the entrance of this nest will be at the lower end of the nest and the entrance, that means the opening is very depth, that means it is very long inside into its nest and it is very deep inside it and this depth, that means this long opening will help the small birds prevent from the falling down on the earth. So children, so this hanging bird, this hanging nest, as the upper end of the hanging nest will be attached to the branch of the tree and the lower end has its opening and the opening is very long depth inside it and this long depth inside the nest will prevent its small birds falling from the nest. So children, so that's why these nests are called hanging nest. And this bird will use dry strips of palm leaves to build its nest. And it will use its beak to weave its nest. And children, so this is about weaver bird. Next, the second type of bird is tailor bird. So children, tailor bird. So generally, what does the tailor do? The tailor will stitches the clothes and make garments. So in the same way, children, so this tailor bird will also stitches two leaves, so and make its nest. So this tailor bird will stitches two leaves and make its nest. And the two leaves will be stitched and it will made in the shape of a closed shape, that is in the shape of a nest, and it will fill the gap between the two leaves with small, that means soft material like cotton, thread and or soft fiber and also sometimes hay. So children, generally the tailor bird will fill the gap between the two leaves with some soft material like cotton, thread, soft fiber or hay. Why? Because to make its nest cozy, that means to make its nest very comfortable to lay its eggs, it will fill the gap between the two leaves with by using the soft material like cotton, thread, soft fiber and hay. So children, so this is about tailor bird. So the tailor bird will stitches the two leaves with the help of a thread or wood. So it will uses the thread or wood to stitch the two leaves and it will fill the gap between the two leaves some soft material like a cotton, thread, soft fiber or hay to make its nest cozy. And the third type of bird is woodpecker. So children, generally the woodpecker bird has a very strong and long beak. By using its strong beak, it will peck into the trunk of the tree and make a hole in the trunk of the tree. And it will fill the lines, that means it will fill the edges of the hole with some soft material like wood, small chips of wood. So this woodpecker will line its hole, that means will line its nest with the help of soft chips of wood to make its nest cozy. So children, so what is woodpecker and how it will build its nest? So the woodpecker will build its nest with the help of its beak, strong beak. So by using its strong beak, it will peck into the trunk of the tree. So generally the woodpecker will build its nest in the trunk of the tree. So most of the birds will build their nest on the branches and in between the leaves of the branches, whereas the woodpecker bird will build its nest in the trunk of the tree by making a hole with its strong beak, and also it will line its nest. It will line its nest with soft chips of wood. So generally if this is the trunk and it will make a hole with its help of its beak and it will line its nest with the help of soft chips of wood to make its nest cozy. That means to make its nest comfortable to lay its eggs. So this is about woodpecker bird. And children, the next one is vulture. Already we have learned about vulture. So what is the vulture? So in the previous chapter we have discussed the prey birds. So there's one type of bird that is prey birds. The prey birds are nothing but they will eat the small birds. They will eat the small birds. That's why they are called prey birds. And these vultures will fly at higher distances in the sky. And also they have a strong vision and they can identify their prey even they fly at a higher distances. So that's why these are called prey birds, and examples for the prey bird is this vulture and also eagle. And this vulture will build its nest by collecting small sticks. So the vulture will build its nest by using small sticks. That is, the vulture uses small sticks to build its nest. So generally, these vultures will build their nest generally on the large trees. And it will build its nest at the higher end of the trees by using the small sticks. So generally it collects the small sticks and the small sticks will be put together to make a shape of a shallow cup. So children, so generally, so these are the small sticks. And these small sticks are put together by the vultures and it looks like a shallow cup. So that means it will be in the shape of a shallow cup. So the shape of the nest of the vulture will looks like a shallow cup because it will put together small sticks in the shape of a shallow cup. So this is the shape of the nest of the vulture. And generally the vulture will build its nest at the high up of the trees. So generally these vultures will build their nest on the larger trees and also at the top end of the trees. And this is about the vulture. So generally vulture uses small sticks to build its nest. And children, another one is sparrow and pigeon. So generally the sparrow and the pigeons are the birds which can fly over longer distances. So they can fly over long distances continuously without tiredness. So that's why the sparrow and pigeon so generally build their nest at the edges of the windows and in the ventilators and even on the ceiling fans also. So children, the sparrows build their nest at the edges of the windows and the ventilators and also on the ceiling fans. And what are the material used by the sparrow and pigeon to build their nest? So generally, the sparrow and pigeon uses cotton, thread. So cotton, thread, and small sticks, and also some cloths. So and also children. So these are the some materials used by the sparrow and pigeon to build their nest. And generally, so they will make untidy nest. So untidy nest means these materials are not kept in a regular way, are not kept in a systematic way. So that's why their nest looks like untidy. And that's why they will put together all these materials and build their nest, and their nest are looking untidy. So, and the sparrow and the pigeon will build their nest at the edges of the windows, ventilators on the ceiling fan. So, children, so this is about the sparrow and the pigeon and their nest built by using these materials. And another one is cuckoo. So, children, cuckoo. So, all we have observed the cuckoo and we are very pleasured with its sound made by the cuckoo. But the cuckoo does not make its own nest like other birds. So the cuckoo does not build its own nest. So that's why this cuckoo will also be called as a lazy bird. So the cuckoo is a lazy bird. Why? Because this cuckoo does not build its own nest like other birds. But where did we lay its eggs? And how can we lay its eggs without its own nest? So here, the cuckoo will lay eggs in the nest of other birds. So most especially, this cuckoo will lay eggs in the nest of the bird crow. So children, this cuckoo will use the nest of crow. The cuckoo will use the nest of the crow and it will lay its eggs in the nest of the crow. And this crow will hatches the eggs of the cuckoo along with its own eggs. So in the same way, so that's why the cuckoo is called a lazy bird because it does not build its nest and it will lay its eggs in the nest of other mother birds. And especially crow. So this cuckoo will lay eggs in the nest of the crow and this crow will hatches the eggs of the cuckoo along with its eggs. So children, so this is about the cuckoo. So next, another type is penguin. Another type of bird is penguin. So children, penguin, generally we will observe these penguins in ice cold regions. So penguins will build its nest on the ground. So most of the birds will build their nest on the trees, on the branches of the trees, and some birds will build their nest in the trunk of the trees. But whereas the penguin, so a penguin is a bird which cannot fly. So even it is a bird, it cannot fly. So that's why it cannot build its nest on the branches of the trees, and it will build its nest on the ground. And what are the materials used by the penguin to build its nest? So generally the penguin will use bones, pebbles and small stones. So bones, pebbles and small stones. So these are the materials used by the penguin to build its nest. So the penguin will collect these bones and pebbles and small stones and they will be put together to make its nest. And generally, so the penguin will make its nest on the ground. So children, so these are the different types of nests built by different types of birds like weaver bird, tailor bird, woodpecker, vulture, sparrow and pigeon, cuckoo, penguin, and also children. So not only these birds, there are a large variety of birds in the world, and they will build different types of nests, and they will use different types of materials to build their nest. So children, so these are the different nests of the birds. So generally, already we have discussed what is the purpose of the nest and what is the reason to build the nests by the birds is, so especially the first one is to lay its eggs. So when the bird is ready to lay its eggs, then the bird will build its nest. So children, that's why, and also to protect the small birds from the enemies and from the bad weather conditions also, the birds will build its nest. So children, so this is about a different nest of different birds. Next, the next topic in this chapter is the caring of their young birds. How the parent birds will take care about their young birds. So children, the next topic in this chapter is care of the young ones. How the mother birds will take care about their young birds, that is the small birds. So children, who will take care of you? So he will bath you, who will brush you, and who will feed you in the houses? So your parents, especially your mother. In the same way, the mother birds will also take care about the small birds, that is young birds. So children, so already we have discussed why the birds build their nest is, so when the bird is ready to lay its eggs, the bird will build its nest. So when the bird builds its nest, then the bird lay eggs inside the nest. And the mother bird will sit on the eggs to give warmth to their eggs. So children, so why the birds will sit on the eggs? So you have observed in your surroundings that your hen also, the hen will sit on its eggs. So why these birds sit on the eggs? Because to give warmth, to give heat to their eggs. So when the mother birds sit on the eggs, so the eggs will be kept hot. That means the warmth, to give warmth to their eggs, the birds will sit on the eggs. And after a few days, because of this warmth, so the small birds will come up, that means will come outside from the eggs. So this is called hatching of the birds. So children, so what is hatching of the birds means? So the bird lays eggs inside its nest and the mother bird will sit on the eggs to give warmth. And because of this warmth, after a few days, the small bird will come out from the eggs. That means the eggs will be grown into a small birds. This is called hatching. And the small birds which are come out from the eggs did not have any feathers and any wings, and they are not strong enough to fly in the sky, and they cannot collect their food. So that's why children, so the mother birds, especially the parent birds, will collect the food from the outside and they will feed their small birds with its beak. So until the small birds will grow into a larger size and until the small birds will grow their wings and until the small birds will have the capability to collect their food, the mother birds will feed their young birds. And after the young birds will grow into a larger bird, that is into an adult bird, and after the small bird will get its feathers and wings, and whenever the small birds will get the capability of collecting the food, then the birds will come out from the nest and they will fly in the sky and they will collect their own food. So up to now, so till the small birds will get the capability of collecting the food, and till the small birds will getting the strong wings, the mother birds will take care of their young ones. And the parent birds will collect the food and feed their young birds. So whereas the father bird will guard the nest. So whereas the mother bird will feed the young birds, whereas the father bird will guard the nest and protect their small young birds from the enemies. So children, in this way, so the birds, the mother bird and the father birds will protect their young birds from the enemies by using their nest. So that's why the birds will build their nest to protect their young birds from the enemies and also from the bad weather conditions. So children, so this is about the care of the young ones by the parent birds. So just like human beings, so the mother, our mother will take care of in the same way the mother birds will take care of their young birds. So children, so this is about care of the young ones by the mother birds. So this is the end of the chapter, and next chapter will be continued in the next session.